What's going on, my good people? Mike Hidalgo here. Thank you for joining us on another FCP Euro DIY. Today we're going to be working on a 2011 Volvo XC60 P3. Today on the XC60 behind me, we're going to be covering how to replace your engine air filter. In front of me we have a Hengst engine air filter, which is available on fcpro.com, along with a couple different other options. Typically, we recommend you do this service every 15 to 30,000 miles or every 1 to 2 years, depending on the type of driving your vehicle sees. 10,000 miles or every year in extreme circumstances. Now, typically, this is going to be applicable to most P3 vehicles equipped with an SI6 engine, so your 3-liter turbo or your 3.2-liter NA. So just keep that in mind. It's pretty much the same process. Our car is equipped with an inlet kit from DO88, so it's going to look just a little bit different than yours at home, but it's still going to be the same idea. But before we get started on that, let's take a look at some of the tools we're going to need. For this job, you're going to need a T25 and a flathead screwdriver. An electric ratchet that makes things a little bit quicker if you want to speed it up. And one thing you may want to consider, but not always mandatory, is a vacuum. If your car has been well overdue for an air filter change, sometimes you get some debris buildup in there depending on where you live, maybe a little bit of nesting, some leaves. But that's only something you can find out once you open up the airbox. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started on this DIY. All right, my good people, we are under the hood of the XC60. As you can see, this would typically be like an accordion style plastic inlet hose. For us, we have the silicone upgrade from DO88 for the inlet. We also have the intercooler one as well, and the intercooler upgrade. So keep an eye out on the channel for that. But for right now, we're going to focus on the airbox. We have 4 T25s that hold that down. So we're going to go ahead and loosen those up. All right, now with those done, typically with your stock setup, you're able to lift this air lid up, or airbox lid up, easily. Because we have the DO88, it makes it a little bit tougher. So that's why I have the flathead in case I need to undo that. But I think we have just enough play to get it out. Here's our old filter. Not horrible. This one was replaced 3 years ago. So definitely due, certainly overdue for sure. You can see they only go in one way, so we're going to go ahead and reinstall it the same way it came out. I'm going to feed it in. So it's going to sit right on the edge. Then our lid can go back on. Again, ours is giving us a little bit of a fight because of the silicone hose. And we're going to snug down the T20s once more. That's pretty much it, my good people. It's a pretty straightforward job on the XC60. Again, these SI6 motors, they're pretty easy to work on when it comes to simple service like this. Just be mindful you have a sensor on the top of the inlet neck of the airbox. So if you are taking it off completely, you're going to want to unplug that. Never hurts to have a flathead or a vacuum handy. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments on what we did today, leave those in the comments section below. And if you like this DIY and you want to see more like them, please consider subscribing. We make new ones all the time. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.